Yo guys, quick ad in eigener Sache. We are close to hitting 1k subs on this channel. So in case you didn't subscribe to my channel already, feel free to subscribe. Enjoy the video. Are you tired of getting outsped again and again by these pesky Unis user? Then do not worry. This guy here is your all-in-one solution to deal with a Unis or anyone who outspeeds you basically. What he offers you is at R2, he not only has that magic tune effect on his S2, but he gives you the S2 effect just by having him in your team. So that's a free 20% plus 20 speed on your whole team. On R4, he takes 20% less damage. And on R6, whenever an enemy receives an AP boost, all your allies gain a 50% boost effect. Say goodbye to the good old days, to the dark days where you got outsped by people faster than you. So yo guys, we are showcasing R6 event today, and I think the only place where you can actually showcase an R6 event is in PvP. So for you guys, quick information: Leora is still bugged. She still does less damage than she did pre-patch, and I'm about 98% sure that her R1, the 10% final damage up, is bugged from further testing. Lilith didn't fix that, so I keep you updated about that matter. But because I see a Covian here, a random Covian, we are actually going to attack the dude. And since I don't like Leo right now because she doesn't do what she's supposed to do because she's bugged right now, we are going to use Brewster. So let's see what happens here. Actually, I'm curious. I don't even know the interaction between Ethan and Jinyu Yao. So let's see what happens here. So our team gets pushed and we pay attention to the Brewster. So we use the S2, the defense break. So everyone, because Jinyu Yao received the push, I do think the whole team also received the push just because of that. But I might be wrong on that one. Okay, we kill here. She revives. Really doesn't matter too much. Then we get rid of the Ahmed. And then we are just buffing up, getting 2 turns of immunity. I think this guy potentially can outspeed us just by not having a speed lead. Let's see and try against this guy here. Finally, we have someone who's outspeeding us. Now, as we were able to see, his Unos moved first, but still our team got pushed forward thanks to Ethan's R6 effect. Now what we're doing is use Clara's as free, buff up our team. We don't care about this too much. That's fine. Then we use... I mean, we could use S2 or S3, it really doesn't matter, but we use S2. Just because we can, right? And then we buff up Windpin herself, do that, and then we follow up with the S3. That's fine. This is also fine. This is fine. And now we do our thing, boom boom. And because of that, we actually entered that after all the speed of who has the fastest pusher, right? After that, it was a battle between who has the faster units overall for the attack order, at least. And this is the interesting part about Ethan, I'd say. So we have this guy here. We will try against this one. We also will not pick a speed leader just to make sure that we're not outspeeding this guy. But here's the interesting thing. So how does this shit actually work? So he was outspeeding us. So there are two things. There's an Ashley and there's an R6 Ethan. Both have ways to AP manipulate your team to push them forward, right? So Ashley pushes your team by the enemy using a skill, critting something, and then everybody receives 10% AP up. What an R6 Ethan does is, if the enemy has an AP pusher, your team receives half of that push. So you don't, with an R6 Ethan, you don't need to be the fastest dude anymore with your AP pusher, for example. All you really need though is, you still need a lot of speed though, but you don't need to be the fastest anymore. It's enough that if your pusher, for example, I'm using a Clara right now, right, is faster than the rest of his team. So my Clara was slower than the Dahlia, but faster than the rest of his team. And this is where the Ethan's time to shine is. Also, he pushed like all of my team here. All of my team, like she's at 90%, 100%, 89%, and she's at 100%. So what we're doing here is push everyone up to 100%, and we do our thing, do the S2, land some defense breaks, and we can S2 herself. We could have also used the S3. It really doesn't matter too much. I'm just doing to get the maximum potential out of it, right? And yeah, then we're just gonna wreck this guy. Boom, boom, and that's it. So if we didn't had a R6 Ethan in that sense, if we would have used Ashley, we would have had a chance. But just because of R6 Ethan, in that sense, we won this battle. Without an R6 Ethan, we could not have possibly win against a guy like this. It wouldn't have been possible for that. So on the other hand though, let me think real quick. So this, for example, is one hell of an interesting fight here. So this is now a situation where we actually want to speed battle. But the real question in that fight is actually, that's actually my clubmate. He's using this comp here. It's like almost the most annoying thing. So instead of Clara, he could have also used Gap, which is the meta defense, but it serves the same purpose. So what we're doing is we actually fight this, but we do have a chance. Like, I assume that his Clara is his fastest unit, but I do also think I will outspeed him. But nonetheless, we will see and start the battle. We do outspeed him, and his second fastest unit is his Clara. So we're going to push our team, move forward, and push ourselves up, get the defense break, do our thing, and the S3, do the S2. That's fine. We got a lot of good effects going. This fight basically won by being faster. So just for showcase purposes, we are going to use this team. We remove the Clara and add a Gavi and see what happens here. Let's enter this battle. I do believe he will outspeed us. Yes. So we are getting pushed forward. Now our team moves. Ethan next, because he received the buff 15% up. Then also with the win pin, she received a boost. Doing our thing here. The Ollie died. Now we're buffing up everyone. Getting that nice fat bonus. And still, just because we did not even use a pusher, right? We did not even use a pusher. That is how strong Ethan's R6 effect is against other AP pushers or other units which manipulate the AP of themselves or their team. That's actually very strong. So basically the general rule for R6 Ethan is it does not matter if you get outsped. Let's see if this guy outspeeds us. We're not really trying to be super fast. So this guy outsped us, so we are going to use OS2 and do our thing, right? Because you see, we had no... It's ridiculous with Brewster. There was like no AP push, we didn't do much. This guy was way faster than we were, but because of the pushing he does, this is actually funny. This is actually funny. And also guys, if you want to know how to counter an R6 Ethan, so that's basically it guys. That's the R6 Ethan showcase overall. It's just funny. I mean what he really does is you don't need to be the fastest anymore because he gets a built-in Ashley effect. He's super strong, super good, does his thing really well. You can use different lineups because of that. And also if you're interested in knowing how to counter R6 Events, let me know in the comments down below and I will make a video and guide you on how to counter pesky teams. Thanks for watching guys. See you next time, probably on Monday with the patch preview. Thanks for watching. Bye.